real.
Team Nicki or Cardi. What the f are you talking about? I ain't got no teams. Like, what the f I need to be on a team for? I love Cardi B. I ain't with all that animated ass shit. Trying to stop all that Bobby to grow the f up. Who the f want to be a Bobby doll? Bitch, we in our 40s. I'm about to be 49 next month. I ain't no motherfucking doll, baby. I ain't shit to play with. Yeah, I'm on that real shit. You gotta be real. I like them both, but you already know I love me some motherfucking Cardi. Cardi is unmatched. Yeah, she a real person to me. She ain't all that crazy up shit. What? I'm
The long-running animosity between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B just hit a whole new level, and this time it's uglier than ever. What started as shady tweets exploded into a no-holds-barred war, with both women dragging each other in ways the internet hasn't seen in years. Nicki, fresh off her super freaky girl glow, threw jabs on X that instantly lit up timelines, and Cardi wasted no time firing back with pure venom. The back and forth quickly spiraled out of control. They weren't just clowning each other's music anymore. They went for the jugular. They mocked each other's marriages, threw shade at their parenting, and even dragged kids into it. Fans were stunned, calling it the nastiest exchange yet between the two rap queens.
Shut the fuck. Come on, man. I ain't with all them sound effects and shit. I ain't with that shit. You gonna be straight up and tell you. Face pretty. I know I go probably win a pageant, baby. Yeah. Shit. I want you to understand every motherfucking thing I'm saying to you, I'm gonna cuss your ass out. I'm not with all that. I just come and talk to this. See? I'll tell you what I will. Yeah, fuck all that. You swole face, ugly ass. Your mama ain't want your big ass, baby ass. Y'all say that loud. Fuck all that other shit. What y'all motherfuckers say? Well, who are y'all like right now? Right now. We don't want to hear nothing about no old albums and all that other shit. It's about I am the drama right now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Sometimes the ops will listen to you. You don't know what that girl was ride around bumping that girl's stuff? Stop now. Shit. Because I could guarantee you this. I bet all Cardi B haters, like the rap girlies, I bet they wouldn't listen to her album. See who she talk about it, what she talk about it, she talk about them. So I don't give a about none of that shit.
Azalea.
But Cardi took things to a dangerous level when she made some jaw-dropping claims about Nicki's mental health. In a now viral post, Cardi accused Nicki of secretly battling schizophrenia and bipolar disorder for nearly a decade. She didn't stop there. She alleged Nicki was on heavy drugs, cocaine, perks, and Xanax, and claimed the only person who could control her was her husband, Kenneth Petty. Cardi even mocked how Nicki hands over her Amex when sedated, a line that left social media gasping. Whether true or not, the internet went into chaos, with some calling it low blows and others saying Cardi finally exposed the truth. And then, boom, 50 Cent jumped in, posting a sharp message on Instagram.
I do music very well. I take my time with music. Clearly, you can see I take my time with music. It's just something you got to ask the fans. Yeah. Like, there's so many that come, there's so many that goes, and it's just like I'm still here. I don't know. I feel like I took a whole year. But damn, when was the last time I practically put a single? I was like 2 months pregnant with my daughter. My daughter's about to be a year old. So it's like, we just gotta ask the fan, like, why me? Why y'all love me so much? Why y'all love my music so much? Y'all could downplay it. Y'all could downplay my accent. I don't know if because of my accent sometimes, but I really put a lot of thought in my stuff, and I really put a lot of time in it too. Like, I don't like to halfway anything. I don't like to half-ass nothing. Right. Nothing.
The rap mogul made it clear he wasn't here for the mess. Posing in a slick suit, Fifth captioned, "I read some of the shit they are saying to each other, and this is not gonna end well. I hope the girls stop fighting before things escalate." His words sent shockwaves, with thousands agreeing that the feud has gone way too far. But instead of slowing down, Nicki doubled down. She called on her massive fan base to boycott every brand that does business with Cardi. In a fiery tweet, Nicki declared, "We will boycott every company attached to her, every company that enabled her disgusting remarks about children and other marginalized groups. You have 3 days to cut ties."
You don't take any East Coast top 3-4 rapper beat, classic song, and redo that. Because Amani was right. Even it's given remnants of that because of the flow and the emulation and the pocket and what you did. We're gonna shout out the writers. The writers killed. This is not about the writers. The writers killed. I agree with y'all that said this is well written.
Your bars.
Your bars are there.
Yes.
Dab wasn't enough. That delivery, those punch-ins.
The punches were definitely out there.
Those,
We should have been able to tell
how
the punches.
choppy that was. Imaginary player for y'all that wasn't there. Hove, when that dropped, was a much better rapper than that. It was just fly because of the cadence and the flow and what he was saying.
He's talking that shit.
It's aura and voice control. And Cardi is in the same pitch, same tone, sounding choppy, not smooth. Bars are there, but this is not the beat for that.
That is it. That is all. Enjoy your day. We have the receipts. She even name-dropped Walmart and DoorDash, asking if they were okay with Barney B saying she'd get a transgender per man. Fans went wild, flooding both companies' socials with demands to respond. Late Tuesday night, September 30th, the Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B feud went nuclear, dragging kids, family trauma, and shocking accusations into the spotlight. What started as a petty dig over record sales turned into a full-on brawl that had Twitter in shambles all night long. Earlier that day, Nicki questioned Cardi's chart success, hinting it was manufactured. That single jab was all it took for the internet to erupt. Within minutes, insults were flying back and forth, and by midnight, both rappers were dropping bombs that no one expected.
So my take on this, I don't think that they'll let Cardi fail because it's a reflection on them. I think she'll win because they made her win. We're not on longevity with somebody that's taken 8 years between albums.
Right.
We dealing with what it is, which is, what do y'all see from her that's giving y'all confidence in what she's gonna do here?
Nicki blasted Cardi for her past remarks about infertility, warning she might sue. But Cardi clapped back instantly. "Girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter writing essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. The internet lost it, with memes flooding timelines in seconds." Nicki didn't let it slide. She doubled down, throwing the infamous 2018 Fashion Week brawl back in Cardi's face, claiming that knot on her head caused seizures. She even mocked Cardi's next album, calling it cursed and dipped in evil spirits designed to spread chaos. Fans were stunned by how dark it was getting. Then came the low blow that made the internet gasp. Nicki dragged Cardi's daughter into the war, tweeting, "Barney B and Culture Vulture, you ugly too, do something. We in New York, heavy on it." That crossed the line, Cardi snapped back, denying seizures and accusing Nicki of being strung out. "You haven't even cut your fucking kid's cake. My God, it's 6 o'clock in LA, you must have took your first line of the day." The Bronx rapper then set her boundaries. "Let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill the tea on yours. While you talking about ABC's Yun, leave me TF alone today. Ho, I'm sick of you." But Cardi wasn't done. She threw haymakers at Nicki's family, accusing her of dark secrets. "Your daddy was a crackhead and your brother was his stepchild. You got medical records on me? Post them then. And when Nicki tried to insult Cardi's daughter again, Cardi fired back by dragging Nicki's son into it. "Your hate is so deep, dark, and nasty because your son nonverbal because you done drugged him up." The crowd watching online couldn't believe it. Fans said this was the ugliest, most personal rap beef ever, and by sunrise, both fan bases were at war, flooding timelines with screenshots, threats, and memes. This wasn't rap beef anymore. This was family versus family, and it was getting way too real. Cardi wasn't holding back. She went straight for Nicki's motherhood, yelling, So you jealous of everybody, kids and their happiness? Bah. Where TF you at? Stop talking. Nicki fired right back, mocking her with drug accusations. Cokey BPLs, don't sniff coke with Baby Nar 4 or 5. Word to Carlos. The insults were flying nonstop, and the tension felt like it was seconds away from turning into a street fight. Cardi even pressed for a real-life confrontation, demanding, drop the addy right now and don't go tagging the feds and the police like you did 3 months ago. Nicki clapped back, claiming Cardi's team once begged her for a collaboration. Y'all had the whole label fly out to Cali to beg me to do a joint tour, an album with her. I don't want to have to drop that recorded call. That's why y'all sabotaged my tour. She then doubled down on the police drama, saying, remember y'all called the cops on us last time, made them tell us we had to leave NYC? You and your man were afraid for y'all lives. Nah ho, drop the receipts, Barney. Nicki even went biblical with her shade, writing, you will be eating out the garbage cans of the Bronx in the name of Jesus soon. Cardi denied it all, flipping the blame onto Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty. Your dumb bumps man went online talking size and making threats while he was on probation. Dummy. Fans were eating it up, with timelines split between Team Nicki and Team Cardi, while industry voices started chiming in. Tia Kemp, known for her bold takes, dropped a clip online saying she wasn't picking sides, but if she had to, she's leaning toward Cardi. She explained she's not into Nicki's Barbie vibes and respects Cardi for keeping it more street and raw. But the drama wasn't stopping there. Azealia Banks jumped into the mix too, and as always, she came swinging. This time, she didn't just target Nicki or Cardi, she came for Doja Cat. After Doja's new album V dropped on September 25th, Banks sparked outrage by accusing her of copying Nicki Minaj's whole style. On September 27th, she went viral retweeting a fan's post, saying one of Doja's verses sounded like straight up cosplay. Banks tweeted, okay, I love the girls and I love Nicki, but we can't just be riding Nicki's wave like this. She argued that a little inspiration is normal, but Doja's delivery was full-on cosplay, which to her felt less like a tribute and more like mockery. Fans instantly split down the middle, some defending Doja's versatility, others agreeing she's starting to look like a Nicki clone. And that's the bigger issue. Nicki's influence is so massive, every new rap girl gets compared to her. Her sharp wordplay, colorful imagery, and animated delivery shaped the last 15 years of rap. But it's also made it nearly impossible for newcomers to escape her shadow. Banks stressed authenticity above all, saying the copy and paste tendencies in modern rap are hurting the culture. She even called Doja's constant flips dangerous, warning they could distort Nicki's legacy instead of celebrating it. But Doja's fans clapped back, arguing her chameleon-like style, blending rap, pop, and wild visuals, is exactly why she stays unpredictable. To them, her Nicki echoes are homage, not theft. Still, performances like her dramatic vocal flips keep the comparisons alive, reigniting the debate. Where's the line between showing respect and straight up biting someone's whole image? And with Nicki and Cardi already at war, Azealia stirring the pot, and Doja stuck in the middle of it, the rap game just got even messier. By now, the internet wasn't just watching Nicki and Cardi. The whole rap scene was buzzing, and more voices started jumping in. Fans, bloggers, and even other rappers couldn't resist throwing their 2 cents into the fire. Screenshots, old interviews, and messy receipts were getting pulled up left and right, and it felt like everybody had something to expose. Nicki's supporters started trending hashtags calling Cardi a one-hit wonder with industry backing, while Cardi's crew fired back labeling Nicki washed and desperate for clout. Whole fan pages were posting old clips from Fashion Week brawls to awkward award show moments, trying to prove who was really the queen of rap. The timeline turned into a courtroom, with fans acting like lawyers, dropping evidence to defend their favorite. Meanwhile, whispers started spreading about big brands watching the chaos unfold. After Nicki threatened to boycott any company tied to Cardi, Twitter lit up with people tagging Walmart, DoorDash, and other names, demanding answers. Some fans even staged mock boycotts online, canceling food delivery orders and posting screenshots of deleted apps as proof of loyalty to Nicki. Cardi's fans clapped back harder, joking they'd boycott Nicki's entire catalog until her team stopped begging for collabs. The brand war was now part of the beef. Even more wild, industry insiders claim private phone calls were happening behind the scenes. Managers, label execs, even promoters scrambling to figure out if this feud was going to tank future business deals. One source leaked that certain venues were already nervous about booking Cardi or Nicki in the same city, fearing security issues. Fans started speculating that this wasn't just rap beef anymore. It was becoming a liability for the entire industry. And then came the wildest twist. Archived footage and throwback tweets began resurfacing, showing moments where both women had once praised each other. Old interviews where Cardi called Nicki an icon and Nicki tweeting that Cardi was killing it back when Bodak Yellow first blew up. Fans used it as ammo to argue the beef was fake, cooked up for publicity. Others weren't buying it. They swore the hatred was 100% real and way too personal to be a stunt.
The tension was so thick online, it felt like something had to give. People were saying this was bigger than just two rappers. This was turning into a cultural showdown, with fan bases, brands, and the entire hip-hop industry caught in the middle. And every tweet, every clapback, every shady video just made it bigger and louder.